Hello friends, welcome to Código AMAD. In today's video, I will continue with the GMT concept and I will talk about the word areas. They are also called IATA zones. On the first page, we have examples that allow us to expand on what was discussed in the previous video about GMT and Zulu hours. I recommend you watch the video I made about the DD code and the calendar. In the final part of that video, I make an introduction about GMT and Zulu times. At the top of the first folio, we can see 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first column has the names of the cities that are part of a route between Madrid and Los Angeles, stopping in New York. The second column tells us by the letters D and A where each of the flights begins and ends. D stands for departure and A stands for arrival. The third column tells us the local times of departures and arrivals. The fourth column indicates the Zulu times of departures and arrivals. The fifth column indicates the time differences of the GMT system. We can see that to know the local time of Madrid local time, we must add 1 hour plus 1 to the Zulu time 12. We see that to know the local time in New York local time, we must subtract -5 here and here from the Zulu time. Subtract 5 hours to this time, and you will get the local time here and here. And finally, we see that to know the local time of Los Angeles, local time, we must subtract -8 hours from Zulu time. You must subtract from this time 8 hours and you will get the local time in Los Angeles. At the bottom of the page here, I indicate that the duration of the flight, of the first flight in this case, is 7 hours and 15 minutes, and that the duration of the second flight is 6 hours and 15 minutes. Let's go to the second folio. On this page, I talk about two concepts. One concept, two concepts. Areas of the world areas, also called IATA zones, and areas of influence, scopes. We have three areas, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is America, number 2 is Europe and Africa, number 3 is Asia and Oceania. Each area determines its own conditions and rates. We also have 3 areas of influence, 3 scopes, 1, 2, and 3. Domestic. This is where flights that do not leave the country where the trip begins come in. International. This is where flights that cross several countries without leaving the area where the trip began enter. And finally, transoceanic. This is where flights that cross several countries and several areas come in. Folks, we have come to the end of the video. The following videos will run in the same way that I have made. That is, explaining each of the parts of Amadeus as extensively as possible. Remember to subscribe and like this video if you liked this video. Don't forget to share it with anyone who might be interested. It would be a good gift both for those who need a booster and for those who didn't get a feel for the program. Above all, it would be a good gift for the latter, who now have a second chance with my videos to take advantage of the time and money allocated in the past, and that they will finally be able to make profitable. Thank you very much, and I will tell you the same thing as always. Love to be loved.